Barceloneta Beach is where the pulse of the city meets the soothing rhythm of the sea. As you step onto the golden sands, the vibrant energy of Barcelona surrounds you, blending effortlessly with the tranquil blue waves of the Mediterranean. The salty breeze carries the laughter of families, the chatter of friends, and the distant strum of a street musician's guitar. Here, skyscrapers and historic buildings rise just beyond the palm-lined promenade, creating a unique backdrop where urban life and seaside relaxation coexist. Mornings at Barceloneta are peaceful, with locals jogging along the water's edge and fishermen casting their lines from the breakwater. As the sun climbs higher, the beach comes alive with sunbathers, volleyball games, and surfers chasing the perfect wave. Cafes and beach bars, known as chiringuitos, serve up fresh seafood and chilled drinks, inviting you to savor the flavors of Catalonia while gazing out at the endless horizon. The city's artistic spirit is ever present, from the modern sculptures dotting the shoreline to the colorful murals that brighten the boardwalk. Cyclists and skaters weave through the crowds, while visitors stroll past the iconic W Hotel, its sail-shaped silhouette reflecting the sunlight. In the distance, the narrow streets of the old fisherman's quarter beckon, promising hidden tapas bars and the authentic charm of Barcelona's maritime heritage. As evening falls, Barceloneta transforms once more. The sky glows with hues of pink and gold, and the city lights begin to twinkle. Locals and tourists alike gather to watch the sunset, sharing stories and soaking in the magical blend of city excitement and seaside serenity. Barceloneta Beach isn't just a destination. It's an experience where the heart of Barcelona beats in time with the waves. When it comes to the vibrant culinary traditions of Spain, few regions capture the essence of sun-soaked flavors quite like Andalusia. Nestled in the southern part of the country, Andalusia is famed for its refreshing cold soups, gazpacho and salmorejo, dishes that have become icons of Spanish cuisine. Gazpacho is a celebration of summer in a bowl. Traditionally served chilled, this soup is a blend of ripe tomatoes, crisp cucumbers, sweet bell peppers, onions, garlic, and day-old bread, all brought together with a generous drizzle of olive oil and a splash of sherry vinegar. The ingredients are blended until smooth, creating a vivid red soup that's as nourishing as it is refreshing. Gazpacho is more than just a meal. It's a way to beat the Andalusian heat, offering a burst of flavor and hydration in every spoonful. Often it's garnished with diced vegetables or croutons, adding texture and a pop of color. Salmorejo, on the other hand, is gazpacho's richer, creamier cousin. Originating from the city of Córdoba, salmorejo uses fewer ingredients. Mainly tomatoes, bread, olive oil, and garlic, but achieves a luxuriously thick consistency. The bread is soaked and blended with the tomatoes, resulting in a velvety, almost mousse-like texture. Traditionally, salmorejo is topped with hard-boiled eggs and thin slices of Spanish jamón, creating a harmonious balance of flavors and textures. It's a dish that speaks to the heart of Andalusian home cooking. Simple, rustic, and deeply satisfying. Both gazpacho and salmorejo are more than just recipes. They're a reflection of Andalusia's history, climate, and culture. Whether enjoyed as a starter, a light lunch, or a refreshing snack, these cold soups invite you to savor the authentic tastes of southern Spain. Rising from the heart of Valencia, Spain, the city of arts and sciences stands as a breathtaking testament to modern architecture and human ingenuity. This sprawling cultural complex, designed by Santiago Calatrava and Felix Candela, reimagines what a city space can be, fusing science, nature, and art into a seamless, futuristic landscape. As you approach, the first thing that captures your attention is the complex's striking silhouette against the blue Valencian sky. Sweeping curves, gleaming white facades, and expansive glass surfaces create the impression of a city from tomorrow. The architecture draws inspiration from organic forms, blending fluid lines with dramatic geometric precision. The hemispheric, resembling a giant eye, invites visitors to explore its IMAX cinema and planetarium. Its elliptical shape, surrounded by a shimmering pool, creates stunning reflections that make the structure appear to float. Nearby, the Museu de les Sciences Príncipe Felipe stretches out like the skeleton of a whale. its rib-like arches and glass walls housing interactive exhibits that ignite curiosity in visitors of all ages. The Palau de les Arts, Reina Sofia, a soaring opera house, evokes the image of a ship ready to set sail. Its undulating roof and gleaming surfaces exemplify Calatrava's signature blend of engineering and artistry. The Agra, a versatile event space, and the Umbracal, a lush landscaped walkway, further enrich the complex, providing both beauty and tranquility. Throughout the city of arts and sciences, water plays a central role. Reflecting pools mirror the bold architecture, enhancing the sense of space and light. The entire complex is a celebration of innovation, a place where science and creativity intertwine, and where visitors are invited to dream of the possibilities that the future holds. In Valencia, modern architecture finds its most imaginative expression, inspiring awe and wonder in all who encounter it. Churros con chocolate is more than just a delicious treat. It's a cherished tradition that spans generations and cultures. Picture golden, crispy churros, freshly fried and dusted with a generous coating of sugar, their ridged surfaces crackling with each bite. But the real magic begins when these warm pastries meet a cup of thick, velvety chocolate. The chocolate isn't just any ordinary dip. It's rich, dark, and smooth, with a hint of bitterness that perfectly balances the sweetness of the churro. Originating in Spain, churros con chocolate has become a beloved breakfast and snack across the Spanish-speaking world. In bustling Madrid cafes, you'll find locals and visitors alike gathered in the early morning or late at night, savoring this timeless combination. The churros are often piped into long, slender shapes and fried until golden brown, while the chocolate is made by melting high-quality cocoa with milk and sugar, sometimes thickened with a touch of cornstarch to achieve that signature, almost pudding-like texture. The experience of eating churros con chocolate is as much about the ritual as it is about the taste. First, you tear off a piece of churro, then dunk it generously into the steaming chocolate. As you take a bite, the crisp exterior gives way to a soft, airy interior, all coated in that luscious chocolate. It's comfort food at its finest, a moment of pure indulgence. Whether enjoyed at a lively street fair, a cozy cafe, or made at home with friends and family, churros con chocolate evokes a sense of warmth and togetherness. It's a simple pleasure, yet one that brings joy to people of all ages. So next time you're craving something sweet, remember the irresistible allure of churros con chocolate, a true celebration of flavor and tradition. Rising majestically above the cityscape of Barcelona, the Sagrada Familia stands as a breathtaking testament to human creativity and devotion. Conceived by the visionary architect Antoni Gaudí in the late 19th century, this iconic basilica has become one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. Its soaring spires and intricate facades draw millions of visitors each year, all eager to witness the fusion of art, faith, and architecture that defines this masterpiece. The story of the Sagrada Familia began in 1882, when construction first commenced under architect Francisco de Paula del Villar. Just a year later, Gaudí took over the project, transforming the original neo-Gothic design into a revolutionary expression of Catalan modernism. Gaudí devoted the last decades of his life entirely to the basilica, pouring his unique vision into every detail. Inspired by nature, his designs feature organic shapes, vibrant mosaics, and columns that branch like trees, blurring the line between the natural and the divine. Despite Gaudí's passing in 1906, his spirit continues to guide the ongoing construction. Each facade tells a story. The Nativity facade, adorned with scenes of Christ's birth, the austere Passion facade, depicting his suffering, and the yet-to-be-completed Glory facade, which will celebrate his resurrection. The interior is bathed in a kaleidoscope of colored light, filtered through stained glass windows, creating an atmosphere of awe and tranquility. The Sagrada Familia is not just a church. It is a living monument, constantly evolving, and a symbol of Barcelona's identity. As construction moves toward completion, the basilica stands as a reminder that great works require patience, vision, and the collaboration of generations. In the heart of Barcelona, the Sagrada Familia continues to inspire wonder, inviting all who enter to marvel at the beauty of faith made stone. Tortilla española, also known as Spanish omelet, is one of Spain's most iconic and beloved dishes. Simple yet satisfying, it's a staple in Spanish households, tapas bars, and celebrations, cherished for its comforting flavors and versatility. At first glance, the ingredients seem modest. Just potatoes, eggs, olive oil, and salt, with onions as a common but debated addition. But when combined with care and tradition, these basic elements transform into something truly special. The origins of tortilla española date back to the early 19th century, with humble beginnings as a hearty, affordable meal for farmers and laborers. Over time, it became a symbol of Spanish culinary identity, enjoyed at any time of day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or as a snack. The process begins with thinly sliced potatoes, slowly cooked in generous olive oil until tender. If onions are included, they add a subtle sweetness that balances the richness of the eggs. Once the potatoes and onions are ready, they're gently mixed with beaten eggs and seasoned, then returned to the pan to cook until the mixture sets, forming a golden crust on the outside while remaining soft and moist within. Tortilla española is endlessly adaptable. Some prefer it thick and creamy, others thin and firm. It can be served hot, warm, or at room temperature, making it perfect for picnics or gatherings. Sliced into wedges or cubes, it's a classic tapa, often accompanied by crusty bread, roasted peppers, or a drizzle of aioli. Beyond its simplicity, tortilla española captures the essence of Spanish cuisine. Quality ingredients, time-honored techniques, and a spirit of sharing. Whether enjoyed at a bustling market or around a family table, this humble omelet invites everyone to savor a true taste of Spain. Nestled in the heart of Barcelona, Park Güell stands as a vibrant testament to the imagination and genius of the renowned architect Antoni Gaudí. This extraordinary park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is not just a green oasis but a living canvas, where art and nature intertwine in the most unexpected ways. As you wander through its winding paths, you are greeted by whimsical mosaics, undulating benches, and fantastical structures that seem to spring straight from a fairy tale. The park's most iconic feature, the serpentine bench, is adorned with a dazzling array of broken ceramic tiles, creating a kaleidoscope of colors that shimmer under the Mediterranean sun. Each tile tells its own story, contributing to the overall sense of playful creativity that defines the park. The famed dragon, or El Drac, welcomes visitors at the main entrance, its scales sparkling in vibrant hues, inviting all who enter to leave behind the ordinary and step into a world of imagination. Park Güell was originally conceived as a residential project, but over time, it transformed into a public space where locals and travelers alike can experience the magic of Gaudí's vision. The park's architectural elements blend seamlessly with the natural landscape, with columns that mimic tree trunks and terraces that offer sweeping views of the city below. Every corner reveals a new surprise. Hidden alcoves, colorful sculptures, and lush gardens bursting with Mediterranean flora. More than just a park, Park Güell is a celebration of creativity, a sanctuary where art, architecture, and nature exist in perfect harmony. Whether you're an art lover, a history enthusiast, or simply seeking a place to relax and be inspired, Park Güell invites you to explore, dream, and discover the colorful heart of Barcelona. Jamón Ibérico is more than just a delicacy. It's a symbol of Spanish heritage, craftsmanship, and centuries-old tradition. This exquisite cured ham comes from the Iberian pig, a unique breed native to the Iberian Peninsula. Renowned for its rich, nutty flavor and melt-in-your-mouth texture, Jamón Ibérico stands apart from other hams thanks to the pig's diet and the meticulous curing process. The journey begins in the Dehesa, a vast oak forest where the pigs roam freely. Here they feast on acorns, grasses, and herbs, a diet that imparts the ham's signature flavor and luscious marbling. Only pigs with a high percentage of pure Iberian breed are selected for the finest grades of Jamón Ibérico, such as Jamón Ibérico de Bellota. The term de Bellota refers to the acorns, which are crucial in developing the ham's complex taste and aroma. After the pigs reach maturity, the hams are carefully salted and left to rest, allowing the flavors to develop. The curing process is slow and patient, often lasting from 2 to 4 years. During this time, the hams hang in airy cellars, where the mountain breezes and fluctuating temperatures work their magic. The result is a ham with a deep red color, delicate veins of fat, and an aroma that hints at toasted nuts and wild herbs. Slicing jamón ibérico is an art in itself. Thin, translucent slices are cut by hand, revealing layers of flavor that unfold on the palate. Sweet, savory, and slightly earthy. Whether enjoyed on its own, paired with crusty bread, or served alongside fine wine, jamón ibérico offers a taste of Spain's culinary soul. A true masterpiece crafted by nature and tradition. La Rambla, the vibrant heart of Barcelona, pulses with life from dawn until well past dusk. Stretching for just over a kilometer, this iconic boulevard draws visitors and locals alike, each weaving their own story into its lively tapestry. As you stroll beneath the dappled shade of plane trees, the air fills with the melodies of street musicians, the laughter of friends, and the rhythmic footsteps of countless passers-by. Artists sketch portraits, florists display bursts of color, and living statues strike poses, inviting a moment of wonder. Each corner reveals a new scene, bustling markets, charming cafes, and historic architecture standing side by side. The energy here is contagious, making La Rambla a photographer's paradise, perfect for capturing candid moments and the vibrant spirit of the city. Whether you're seeking inspiration or simply soaking in the atmosphere, La Rambla offers a snapshot of Barcelona's soul at every turn. Standing majestically in the heart of Madrid, the Royal Palace is a testament to Spain's rich history and enduring grandeur. As the largest royal palace in Western Europe, it boasts more than 3,000 rooms, each echoing centuries of regal tradition and architectural splendor. The palace stands on the site of a 9th-century Moorish fortress, transformed over the centuries into the magnificent structure we see today. Its construction began in 1735, under the reign of King Philip V, and it was designed to reflect the power and prestige of the Spanish monarchy. Approaching the palace, visitors are greeted by its imposing facade, crafted from white stone and granite, gleaming beneath the Spanish sun. Ornate balconies, grand columns, and intricate statues adorn its exterior, hinting at the opulence within. Stepping inside, the Hall of Columns dazzles with its marble floors and golden chandeliers, while the throne room, resplendent in crimson and gold, showcases the finest craftsmanship of the era. The palace's ceilings are masterpieces in themselves, adorned with frescoes by celebrated artists such as Giaquinto and Tiepolo. Beyond its lavish halls, the Royal Armory houses an extraordinary collection of weapons and armor, offering a glimpse into the martial history of Spain's kings and queens. The palace gardens, meticulously landscaped, provide a serene escape, with fountains, statues, and fragrant blooms framing spectacular views of the city. Though the Spanish royal family now resides elsewhere, the royal palace remains a symbol of national pride and a venue for official ceremonies and state functions. Each year, millions of visitors from around the world are drawn to its grandeur, eager to walk the halls where history was made and to experience the timeless elegance of Madrid's royal heart. Tapas are a beloved cornerstone of Spanish cuisine, celebrated for their variety, vibrant flavors, and social spirit. Originating in Andalusia, tapas began as simple slices of bread or meat used to cover drinks and keep out dust. Over time, they evolved into a diverse array of small plates, each offering a unique taste of Spain's regional ingredients and culinary traditions. Classic tapas include patatas bravas, crispy potatoes topped with a spicy tomato sauce, succulent garlic shrimp, marinated olives, and tender slices of jamón ibérico. In bustling Spanish bars, friends and family gather to share these dishes, turning meals into lively communal experiences. Tapas encourage conversation, laughter, and the joy of sampling many flavors in one sitting. Whether enjoyed with a glass of local wine or a refreshing sangria, tapas capture the essence of Spain: warmth, hospitality, and a passion for good food shared together. Nestled in the heart of Madrid, the Prado Museum stands as a beacon of artistic heritage and cultural splendor. Renowned across the globe, the Prado is more than just a museum. It is a journey through centuries of creativity, passion, and history. Founded in 1819, the museum was originally conceived as a royal collection, showcasing the finest works of Spanish royalty. Today, It houses one of the world's most impressive assemblages of European art, drawing millions of visitors each year. Step inside, and you are greeted by masterpieces that have shaped the course of art history. The walls are adorned with works by legendary artists such as Diego Velázquez, Francisco Goya, El Greco, and Hieronymus Bosch. Velázquez's Las Meninas, an enigmatic and captivating portrait, continues to intrigue both art lovers and scholars alike. Goya's haunting The 3rd of May, 1808, captures the raw emotion of a nation in turmoil, immortalizing a pivotal moment in Spanish history. Beyond its Spanish treasures, the Prado boasts an extensive collection of Italian, Flemish, and French paintings. The delicate brushstrokes of Raphael, the vivid colors of Titian, and the intricate details of Rubens all find a home within these hallowed halls. Each gallery offers a new perspective, inviting visitors to lose themselves in the stories, symbolism, and techniques that define Western art. But the Prado is not just about the past. It is a living institution, dedicated to education, research, and preservation. Through exhibitions, workshops, and digital initiatives, it inspires new generations to appreciate the power of art. Whether you are an art connoisseur or a curious traveler, the Prado Museum promises an unforgettable encounter with beauty, history, and the enduring spirit of human creativity. Nestled in the heart of Madrid lies Retiro Park, a verdant oasis that offers a peaceful escape from the city's lively streets. Spanning over 300 acres, this historic park is more than just a green space. It's a living tapestry of gardens, monuments, and tranquil lakes that beckon visitors to unwind and reconnect with nature. As you enter the park, the gentle rustle of leaves and the soft chirping of birds set a calming tone. Wide, tree-lined avenues invite you to stroll at your own pace, while dappled sunlight filters through the branches, creating shifting patterns on the ground. The air is filled with the subtle fragrance of blooming flowers, and every turn reveals a new corner to explore. At the heart of Retiro Park lies the iconic Crystal Palace, a stunning glass pavilion that glimmers in the sunlight and reflects beautifully on the nearby lake. Rowboats glide across the water, their gentle ripples adding to the park's serene atmosphere. Along the banks, couples and families relax on the grass, enjoying picnics or simply soaking in the view. Throughout the park, elegant statues and fountains stand as reminders of Madrid's rich cultural heritage. The Rose Garden, with its vibrant blooms, offers a feast for the senses, while the shaded groves provide perfect spots to read, meditate, or simply watch the world go by. Joggers and cyclists move along winding paths, and artists set up their easels, inspired by the park's natural beauty. Retiro Park is more than a place to visit. It's a sanctuary where the pace of life slows, and moments of quiet reflection come easily. Whether you're seeking relaxation, inspiration, or a touch of history, this beautiful green space remains one of Madrid's most cherished treasures. In the very center of Madrid, where ancient streets converge and modern life pulses with an irresistible energy, lies Puerta del Sol. Often called the heart of the city, this iconic square has witnessed centuries of history, transformation, and celebration, serving as both a crossroads and a meeting point for locals and visitors alike. As you step into Puerta del Sol, you're immediately enveloped by a vibrant tapestry of sights and sounds. The square is framed by grand facades, bustling cafes, and the constant movement of people from all walks of life. Street performers captivate crowds with music and dance, while friends gather under the watchful gaze of the famous clock tower atop the Real Casa de Correos. This clock, with its melodious chimes, marks the passage of time and is the focal point for Spain's beloved New Year's Eve tradition, when thousands gather to eat 12 grapes at each stroke of midnight, ushering in the promise of a new year. At the very center of the square, a small plaque marks Kilometer Zero, the symbolic starting point for Spain's 6 national roads. It's a quiet reminder that, from this very spot, the country's vast network of journeys begins. Nearby, the bronze statue of the bear and the strawberry tree stands as a proud emblem of Madrid, a beloved meeting point and a perfect photo opportunity. But Puerta del Sol is more than just monuments and history. It's a living, breathing space where the city's heartbeat is felt strongest. From early morning commuters to late-night revelers, the square never truly sleeps. It's a place where protests ignite, Celebrations erupt, and everyday life unfolds in a constant, captivating rhythm. Puerta del Sol isn't just the heart of Madrid, it's the soul of city life itself. Nestled in the heart of Seville, the Plaza de España stands as a breathtaking testament to Spain's architectural grandeur. Built in 1928 for the Ibero-American Exposition, this sweeping semicircular plaza seamlessly blends Renaissance Revival and Moorish Revival styles, creating a visual masterpiece that captivates visitors from around the world. Stretching over 50,000 square meters, the plaza is framed by an immense curving palace adorned with ornate towers, arched bridges, and intricate tilework. Every detail, from the balustrades to the vibrant azulejos, tells a story of Spanish heritage and artistic mastery. The central building, with its soaring towers at each end, provides a dramatic backdrop, while the canal that traces the arc of the plaza invites visitors to glide along its waters by rowboat, offering a unique perspective of the surrounding beauty. The plaza's 4 bridges, each representing one of Spain's ancient kingdoms, are perfect vantage points for soaking in the view or capturing cinematic shots. As sunlight dances across the patterned tiles and reflects in the tranquil waters, the scene transforms with every hour, offering endless opportunities for stunning visuals. The Plaza de España has long been a favorite among filmmakers, serving as a backdrop in iconic movies thanks to its grand scale and timeless elegance. Whether bathed in the golden glow of dawn or illuminated by the soft hues of dusk, the plaza's sweeping curves and majestic colonnades provide a sense of drama and romance that is truly cinematic. Visitors are drawn not only by its architectural splendor, but also by the lively atmosphere. Musicians, dancers, and artists bring the space to life, making each visit unique. For anyone seeking inspiration, history, or the perfect shot, the Plaza de España is a must-see marvel that embodies the spirit and beauty of Seville. Rising majestically in the heart of Seville, the Cathedral of St. Mary of the Sea, better known as Seville Cathedral, stands as a testament to centuries of devotion, artistry, and history. As the largest Gothic cathedral in the world, its sheer scale is awe-inspiring. The cathedral's construction began in the early 15th century atop the site of a former mosque, echoing the city's layered past. With every step inside, visitors are greeted by soaring vaulted ceilings, intricate stained glass, and the golden glow of the main altar, considered one of the largest and most elaborate in Christendom. The tomb of Christopher Columbus rests here, a symbol of Seville's pivotal role during the Age of Exploration. But the story of Seville Cathedral would be incomplete without mentioning La Giralda, its iconic bell tower. Originally built as a minaret during the Almohad dynasty, La Giralda's lower sections showcase exquisite Moorish craftsmanship, with interlacing arches and decorative brickwork. After the Reconquista, the Christians added the Renaissance-style belfry, crowned by El Giraldillo, a weather vane that has become a symbol of Seville itself. Climbing the gentle ramps of La Giralda rewards visitors with panoramic views over Seville's orange-tiled rooftops, winding streets, and the lush gardens of the Real Alcázar nearby. The tower's unique design, with ramps instead of stairs, allowed riders on horseback to ascend easily, a nod to its Islamic origins. Today, Seville Cathedral and La Giralda are more than architectural marvels. They are living monuments, echoing with the footsteps of pilgrims, the prayers of the faithful, and the wonder of travelers from around the world. Together, they embody the rich tapestry of cultures that have shaped Seville, inviting everyone to experience the city's enduring spirit and grandeur. Flamenco is more than just a dance. It's an explosion of emotion, a living tapestry woven from centuries of Spanish tradition. From the moment the guitarist strums the first haunting chords, the atmosphere is electric. The singer's voice rises, raw and powerful, telling stories of love, loss, and longing. Every note, every clap, every stomp of the dancer's feet is charged with feeling, drawing the audience into a world where passion reigns supreme. The dancer steps onto the stage, poised and proud, eyes blazing with intensity. With a swirl of her skirt and a snap of her fingers, she commands attention. Her movements are sharp and precise, yet fluid, each gesture a conversation between body and soul. The heels of her shoes strike the floor in a rhythmic thunder, echoing the heartbeat of Andalusia. Her arms sweep through the air, tracing invisible lines of sorrow and joy, while her face reveals a story deeper than words can say. The interplay between dancer, singer, and guitarist is the essence of flamenco. They listen and respond to each other, improvising in the moment, creating a unique performance every time. The palmas, rhythmic hand claps, build the tension, urging the dancer onward. The guitarist's fingers fly across the strings, weaving melodies that are both mournful and exhilarating. The singer's voice soars, lamenting lost loves, celebrating fleeting happiness, and capturing the bittersweet beauty of life. To witness a flamenco show is to be swept up in a whirlwind of emotion. It's a celebration of resilience, a tribute to the human spirit's ability to endure and express. In every stomp, every song, and every glance, flamenco captures the passion of Spain. Fiery, unyielding, and unforgettable. Nestled along the winding banks of the Tagus River, the city of Toledo stands as a living testament to the enduring spirit of coexistence. Its ancient streets, crowned by the imposing Alcázar and encircled by formidable walls, have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of faiths, and the intermingling of cultures that have shaped its unique identity. For centuries, Toledo was known as the City of Three Cultures, a place where Christian, Muslim, and Jewish communities lived, worked, and flourished side by side, creating a vibrant tapestry of art, knowledge, and tradition. The story of Toledo begins in antiquity, but it was during the Middle Ages that the city truly earned its reputation as a crossroads of civilizations. In the 8th century, the Umayyad Caliphate swept across the Iberian Peninsula, bringing with it the rich traditions of Islamic art, architecture, and scholarship. Under Muslim rule, Toledo became a center of learning, where scholars translated works from Greek, Latin, and Arabic, preserving and expanding the knowledge of the ancient world. Yet Toledo was never a city of a single faith. Even as minarets rose above the skyline, the city's Jewish community thrived, contributing to the intellectual and economic life of the city. Jewish scholars, poets, and physicians found a home in Toledo, where their synagogues and schools became centers of learning and spiritual life. The Synagogue of Santa Maria la Blanca, with its graceful horseshoe arches and whitewashed walls, stands as a silent witness to this era of coexistence. In the 11th century, as Christian kingdoms in the north of Spain began to expand, Toledo was recaptured by King Alfonso VI of Castile. Rather than erase the city's diverse heritage, the new Christian rulers embraced it, fostering a remarkable period of tolerance and collaboration. Christians, Muslims, and Jews continued to live together, sharing their skills, languages, and customs. The city's cathedral, built atop the foundations of a former mosque, embodies this spirit of synthesis, blending Gothic grandeur with subtle echoes of Islamic and Jewish artistry. During this golden age, Toledo became a beacon of intellectual exchange. The School of Translators of Toledo, a renowned center of learning, brought together Christian, Muslim, and Jewish scholars to translate seminal works of science, philosophy, and literature. Their efforts not only preserved ancient wisdom, but also introduced Europe to the groundbreaking ideas of the Islamic world, laying the foundations for the Renaissance. Walking through Toledo's labyrinthine streets today, echoes of its multicultural past are everywhere. The narrow alleys of the Jewish quarter, the intricate geometric patterns adorning former mosques, and the soaring spires of Christian churches all speak to a time when faiths intertwined rather than clashed. The city's festivals, cuisine, and crafts bear the indelible marks of this shared heritage, from the delicate filigree of Damascene metalwork to the aromatic spices that flavor its traditional dishes. Yet the story of Toledo is not without its shadows. The tides of history brought periods of intolerance and upheaval, as religious unity was enforced and communities were driven apart. But the enduring legacy of Toledo's three cultures remains a powerful reminder of what is possible when people of different backgrounds come together in mutual respect and curiosity. In celebrating Toledo, we celebrate more than just a city. We honor the enduring human capacity for coexistence, creativity, and understanding. Its stones may be ancient, but its message is timeless. That the richness of our world is born from diversity, and that the bridges we build between cultures can withstand the tests of time. In the heart of Spain, Toledo stands as a beacon, inviting all who wander its storied streets to imagine a future shaped by the lessons of its remarkable past. Once, a mighty river wound its way through the heart of Valencia, Spain. The Turia River shaped the city's destiny for centuries. But after a devastating flood in 1957, a bold vision emerged. Rather than rebuild the river's course, Valencia's leaders transformed the dry riverbed into something extraordinary. A lush, green ribbon stretching for 9 kilometers through the city. Today, the Turia Gardens stand as one of Europe's most remarkable urban parks, blending history, nature, and innovation. As you wander through the Turia Gardens, you're surrounded by a vibrant tapestry of landscapes. Towering palm trees sway gently in the Mediterranean breeze, while fragrant orange blossoms fill the air with their sweet scent. Cyclists and joggers glide along winding paths, sharing space with families, artists, and musicians who gather in the park's many open spaces. Each section of the gardens offers something unique, from tranquil ponds and manicured lawns to whimsical playgrounds and modern sculptures. The Turia Gardens are more than just a park. They are a living, breathing artery of Valencia. Along its length, you'll discover cultural treasures like the Palau de la Música, where the sounds of orchestras and concerts spill out into the gardens. At the park's eastern edge, the futuristic city of arts and sciences rises like a vision from another world, its gleaming white structures reflecting in serene pools. Nearby, the Gulliver Park delights children with its giant playground shaped like the legendary traveler himself. Whether you're seeking a peaceful retreat, an active adventure, or a glimpse into Valencia's creative spirit, the Turia Gardens welcome everyone. They are a testament to the city's resilience and imagination. A place where nature and urban life thrive together, and where every visit brings a new discovery. Perched majestically on a hilltop overlooking the city of Granada, the Alhambra stands as a timeless testament to centuries of history, artistry, and cultural fusion. This Moorish fortress palace, whose name translates to the Red One in Arabic, is celebrated not only for its formidable defenses, but also for its breathtaking beauty and the sweeping vistas it offers of the Andalusian landscape. The story of the Alhambra begins in the mid-13th century, during a period when the Nasrid dynasty reigned over the last Muslim kingdom on the Iberian Peninsula. What started as a small fortress soon blossomed into a sprawling complex of palaces, gardens, and military structures, each new addition reflecting the evolving tastes and ambitions of its rulers. The Alhambra became both a symbol of power and a sanctuary of tranquility, a place where sultans, poets, and artists found inspiration. Approaching the Alhambra, visitors are immediately struck by the imposing reddish walls, their color deepening in the golden light of the setting sun. Yet beyond these austere exteriors lies a world of intricate artistry and refined elegance. The Nasrid palaces, the heart of the Alhambra, are a marvel of Islamic architecture. Here, slender columns support airy arcades, and every surface seems alive with delicate stucco work, geometric patterns, and flowing Arabic calligraphy. Light and water play central roles, their interplay creating a sense of serenity and wonder. The Court of the Lions is perhaps the most iconic of all the palace's spaces. At its center stands a fountain supported by 12 marble lions, each one unique. Water trickles from their mouths, filling the courtyard with a gentle melody. Surrounding the courtyard, slender columns and filigreed arches frame views that invite contemplation. The complex's architects designed these spaces not just for comfort, but to evoke paradise on earth, a garden of peace and beauty. Yet, the Alhambra is more than its palaces. The Generalife, the Sultan's summer retreat, lies just beyond the main walls. Here, lush gardens are arranged in terraces, bursting with fragrant flowers, cypress trees, and flowing fountains. From these gardens, the views stretch across the valley to the snow-capped peaks of the Sierra Nevada. It's easy to imagine the rulers of old strolling these pathways, seeking respite from the summer heat while gazing out over their kingdom. The Alhambra's strategic location also made it a formidable fortress. The Alcazaba, the oldest part of the complex, boasts massive towers and ramparts. Climbing to the top of the Torre de la Vela, visitors are rewarded with sweeping panoramas of Granada's whitewashed houses, winding streets, and the fertile plains beyond. This vantage point was once crucial for spotting approaching armies, but today it offers a moment of awe and reflection. Over the centuries, the Alhambra has witnessed dramatic changes. After the Christian conquest of Granada in 1492, the site was adapted and expanded by Spain's new rulers. Renaissance palaces and Christian chapels were added, blending new influences with the existing Moorish designs. Despite periods of neglect and even threats of destruction, the Alhambra has endured, a living testament to resilience and the enduring power of beauty. Today, the Alhambra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Spain's most visited landmarks. Its walls whisper stories of conquest and coexistence, artistry and ambition. Whether bathed in the soft light of dawn or illuminated by the stars, the Alhambra continues to inspire all who wander its halls and gardens. It is a place where history, architecture, and the natural world converge. A jewel of Andalusia Hassa, offering breathtaking views and endless wonder. Nestled on a hillside overlooking the majestic Alhambra, the Albaicin is Granada's oldest and most enchanting quarter. Its narrow, winding streets are a labyrinth of history, echoing with the footsteps of centuries past. This neighborhood, once the heart of the city's Moorish community, is a living tapestry of whitewashed houses, flower-filled balconies, and cobblestone alleys that seem to lead back in time. As you wander through the Albaicin, every corner reveals a new secret. Small plazas burst into view, shaded by ancient trees and lined with inviting cafes. The scent of jasmine drifts on the breeze, mingling with the distant sound of flamenco guitar. The architecture here is a testament to its Moorish heritage. Intricately carved wooden doors, horseshoe arches, and hidden courtyards known as cármenes, where lush gardens offer a tranquil escape from the bustle of the city. From the Mirador de San Nicolás, the most famous viewpoint in the Albaicin, the panorama is breathtaking. The Alhambra, perched on its own hilltop, glows golden in the afternoon sun, with the snow-capped Sierra Nevada mountains rising behind it. Locals and visitors alike gather here to watch the sunset, applauding the spectacle as the city is bathed in a warm, rosy light. But the true charm of the Albaicin lies in its atmosphere, a blend of cultures and eras, where Islamic, Christian, and Gypsy influences coexist in harmony. It's a place where history is not just preserved, but lived every day. Whether you're sipping mint tea in a traditional teteria or exploring the remains of ancient city walls, the Albaicin invites you to slow down, get lost, and discover the magic woven into its very stones. Wandering through the heart of a medieval town is like stepping back in time. The air is thick with history, and every stone seems to whisper stories of centuries gone by. Towering above the rooftops, cathedrals and castles rise with an imposing grace, their spires reaching for the sky. Each building is a testament to the skill and artistry of ancient craftsmen, who shaped massive blocks of stone into intricate facades adorned with gargoyles, arched windows, and delicate carvings. As you explore further, the wide plazas give way to a labyrinth of narrow, winding streets. These cobbled pathways, worn smooth by generations of footsteps, twist and turn unpredictably. Sunlight filters through overhanging balconies and timber-framed houses, casting dappled patterns on the ground. The scent of fresh bread and blooming flowers drifts from open doorways and tiny market stalls, filling the air with a sense of warmth and welcome. Above, the buildings lean in close, their upper stories nearly touching, creating cozy passageways that feel sheltered from the outside world. Each corner reveals something new: a hidden courtyard, a centuries-old well, or a weathered wooden sign swinging in the breeze. The sound of footsteps echoes softly, mingling with the distant chime of church bells. Medieval architecture is not just about grand structures. It's about the small details that bring a town to life. Ornate ironwork, colorful shutters, and ancient stone fountains all tell their own stories. Together, these elements create a unique atmosphere, inviting you to slow down, look closer, and imagine the lives of those who walked these streets long ago. In these enchanting towns, history is never far away. Every cobblestone and archway offers a glimpse into a world where craftsmanship, community, and beauty were woven into the very fabric of daily life. Paella is more than just a dish. It's a symbol of Spanish culture, tradition, and the vibrant flavors of the Mediterranean. Originating from the region of Valencia, paella has become one of Spain's most iconic culinary exports, enjoyed by people all over the world. The story of paella begins in the rural fields of eastern Spain, where farmers and laborers would cook rice dishes over open fires, using whatever ingredients they had on hand. Over time, this humble meal evolved into the rich, flavorful paella we know today. At its heart, paella is a celebration of local ingredients. Traditional Valencian paella features tender rabbit, chicken, and sometimes snails, combined with green beans, tomatoes, and the essential golden threads of saffron. The rice, short-grained and perfectly suited to absorbing flavors, is the true star of the show. As the dish simmers, the rice soaks up the aromatic broth, and a prized crispy layer called socarrat forms at the bottom of the pan. But paella is not limited to Valencia. Across Spain, you'll find countless variations. Seafood paella loaded with shrimp, mussels, and squid along the coast, or mixed paellas that blend meats and seafood for a true feast. Each region adds its own twist, making paella a dish as diverse as Spain itself. Preparing paella is as much about the experience as the taste. Families and friends gather around the wide, shallow pan, sharing stories as the ingredients meld together over the fire. It's a dish that brings people together, celebrating the joy of good food and company. Whether enjoyed in a bustling Spanish plaza or recreated at home, paella offers a taste of Spain's rich culinary heritage, one delicious bite at a time.